Hello, it's Mrs.Z. It's a lesson 5 word problem, grade 5, mission 2. Okay. We're going to use read, draw, and write strategy. Okay. Nisha is setting up a play space for her new puppy. She will be building a rectangular fence, rectangular shape. So rectangular fence around part of her yard that measured 29 feet by 12 feet. How many square feet of play space will her new puppy have? If you have time, solve in more than one way. When we read one time, it's important, then we go back and reread one more time. So to make sense of the problem. So they said Anisha is setting up a play space for her puppy. Okay, play space. Now, she will build a rectangular fence. So fence, if it's fence around, that means she will have a part of that backyard in a fence of her yard that measured 29 feet by 12 feet. How many square feet? This is important. If they say how many feet is fence that she will use, then we will talking about perimeter of her play space. Like a perimeter is how much space around she will go around the boundary of this rectangular fence. But because they say square feet is telling you you need to find area of that play space. So I know now that my goal is to find the area of that 29 feet by 12 feet. Okay. So if I draw a picture of it, let's see, imagine that this is the place that she will have. So it was 12 feet, okay, by 29 feet. And then area is unknown, or how many square feet in a square feet. Okay, square feet is unknown. Okay, so we know that area equals the long side times short side, or long length times width. You're going to find how many squares are here for the puppy to play. Area equals long side is 29 feet and short side is 12 feet, or width. Okay, so long length is 29 feet, width is 12 feet. Now we need to find the area. We need to do 29 times 12, and feet times feet is square feet. Okay, so now you have a choices. You need to know what is 29 times 12. So if you use a compensation strategy, which means you can think about having 29 to be compatible number 30, and then multiply by 12, then you're going to subtract 112 because you add here 30 groups of 12 instead of 29 groups of 12. So 30 times 12 is easy to find because you have a 0 that goes in your answer, that is times 10. And then 3 times 12, 12 plus 12 plus 12. You can think 3 times 10 is 30, 3 times 2 is 6, so that is 36. So you now know that 30 times 12 is 360, but and that is 30 groups of 12. And then you're going to take away one group of 12, and then you will have final answer. So let's see if I have 360 minus 12. I needed to regroup. I need to regroup the tens to get here 10 ones, and then 10 minus 2 is 8, 5 minus 1 is 4, and 3 minus 0 is 3. So the final answer is 348. So 29 times 12 is 348. So what that means is 29 times 12 is 348, and then feet times feet is square feet, or we can say square feet. Okay, that is, oops, you couldn't see, sorry, I needed to make it smaller. All right, so what I did here is, let's if you didn't see, I'm sorry. 29 groups of 12. We did not know we'd use compensation strategy. We think 30 groups of 12. 3 times 12 is 36. Add the 0 or multiply by 10, get 360. Then I have to pay back 112. So now 360 minus 12 is 348. So 29 times 12 is 348. Feet times feet is square feet. And that is area of play space will be 348 square feet. If we would like to check our answer that is it correct, we could do the area model also. Let's see, if I decompose just one side, I could decompose, let's use language. Let's see if I want to do this 29 times, but I'm going to decompose 12 into 10 plus 2. So now I can also think 29 groups of 10, and then also 2 groups of 29. It's or 29 groups of 2. It doesn't matter. We can say 10 groups of 29 and 2 groups of 29. So we can do that. So 29 groups of 10 plus 29 groups of 2, or 2 groups of 29. So now 29 groups of 10 is 290, plus 29 groups of 2, or 2 groups of 29, is 29 plus 29. 2 groups of 29. So 9 plus 9 is 18, remember 1, and that is 58. Okay, now we add 290 plus 58. So we can think about this to be decomposing into 10 and 48. This is another strategy that you can think. Look, 58 is 10 plus 48, correct? You unbound 58 to fit because you needed 290 plus 10. That will make you 300. And then 45, that will together be 348. Sorry, not 45, 48. Sorry. So then, do you see this? 29 and the 10 together will make 300. And then you need to add 48, which means 348. So that's what the final answer would be, and it's exactly same as the one with compensation strategy, so our answer is correct. Okay, This is how many square feet of play space will new puppy have? This is a question. How many square feet of play will her new puppy have? So we can write answer down. Her Anisha's new puppy will have 348 square feet of a puppy will have 348 square feet of play space. So I use all the language from the question to form my statement answers, written answers. Okay, that was grade 5, mission 2, lesson 5, word problem, and it was Mrs. Z. Thank you for listening, guys. Make smart choices and be happy. Ciao.